I love video games. Back in 1998, my parents bought me a Nintendo, and I was hooked. You see, for a kid like me that spent most of the time dreaming up fantastical stories and worlds, video games were a way of immersing myself into the stories that I loved. And I don't really care what genre of game the story is told in. I love fighting games, I love 4X strategy games, I love RPGs, I love Lego games, and I love Metroidvanias. Now, that last genre is my personal favorite right now because it just feels so pure. I don't know how else to say it. I recently played through Hollow Knight with my kids because I'm a good dad, and it's important to me that they develop a healthy sense of existential dread early in life. I think it was the Studio Ghibli style animation that initially attracted them, but what hooked them both, and me as well, was the sense of discovery, the sense of exploration. We all developed an emotional connection to the characters in Hollow Nest. When my kids play on the playground now, the obstacle course is Crystal Peak, under the slide is Deep Nest, and our basement is Ancient Basin. I don't really know where the Abyss is yet, and I'm not really sure I want to find out. Seeing my kids get so excited about a game brought me back to the late 80s, when 5-year-old me was trying his best to get to level 8 and finally rescue that princess. Or was getting his ass handed to him by Contra, or was trying desperately to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do with any game that I rented that didn't include an instruction booklet. I must have played about 90 iterations of the 1993-1994 NHL season, with Steve Larmer winning the Selke Award every damn time. I overthrew all the 90s cliche bad guy regimes in the Strike series of games, and, full disclosure, I landed firmly on the side of Sonic in the console wars. And I've been paying for it ever since. As I grew up, my taste in games changed. Thief will always be my favorite series, and it was my initial introduction into the world of modding. You know, I think I'm finally brave enough to try the Inverted Mance. I'll post videos of that playthrough soon. But what I really want to share with you is the same thing that I want to share with my kids. The games I grew up loving and playing. For those of us who have been gamers since the 90s, the 8-bit to 64-bit era was magical. There's a lot of cynicism in the gaming community today, and it's not all unwarranted, but I find myself wanting to recapture the same kind of delight that my kids experienced diving into the world of Hollow Nest. With that, join me here each week. I'll be posting videos of games from the 80s, 90s, and very early 2000s. We'll talk about the way games have changed, and the way games have changed us. Until then, cheers and happy gaming.